5 years ago, I had a tiny, glitter-filled spiritual awakening. I no longer take little things like hello for granted. Before this happened, I kept people at a distance. I didn't know my neighbors. I rarely started conversations with strangers. Today, I hand out glitter stickers. I never took crap from anyone. Now, I pick it up, literally. Her name is ZiggyZee. 5 years ago, my world shrank to 10 pounds. Oddly enough, my life got bigger. ZiggyZee is a Miki dog. She believes every person she meets has been put on earth to love her. Ziggy loves dressing up. This is Ziggy in her rainbow tutu, cowboy outfit, party dress, her Tiffany surprise, and then the pièce de résistance, the dragon dance costume. Ziggy is my very first dog. Dogs change people. When I go out with Ziggy, people smile, they stop, they talk. Children come running. Neighbors introduce themselves. Suddenly, every walk is a celebrity meet and greet. Every time we go to her vet, I can barely get the door open, and ZiggyZee is halfway to the reception desk. Oh, here's ZiggyZee. Hello, sweetheart. It's so good to see you. They scoop her up, snuggle her, and kiss her little head. 2 days later, my phone rings. Hi, this is Happy Pet Vet Clinic. We're just checking to see how Ziggy is enjoying her switch from beef to salmon food. Watching the way Ziggy's medical team care for her changed the way I thought about my own health care. Naturally, I became jealous of my dog's health care. For more than 25 years, I've lived with multiple sclerosis, a chronic neurodegenerative autoimmune disease that damages my brain and spinal cord. Every flare has the potential to take away an ability that I may never get back: my balance, my vision, the feeling in my hands and toes, my voice. Over time, the damage accumulates. Healthcare hasn't been something I visit. It's been one of the places I've lived. Neurologists, MRIs, GPs, referrals, medications, waiting rooms. In the MS community, there's a saying: time is brain. Every appointment matters. Every delay matters. Every good decision or medical intervention may preserve my ability to walk, to think clearly, to work, to basically live a full life. For over 25 years, I've met extraordinary healthcare professionals, people whose skill and compassion changed my life. I've also met others who left me with something I never expected to collect from a doctor's office: medical PTSD. Yep, I'm a veteran of the medical trenches. That got dark real fast, so let's lighten up the mood, shall we? Here's ZiggyZee's 5th birthday party. Ziggy and I were out on an evening walk when Lucy's mom asked me about Ziggy's vet. My eyes lit up. Ziggy's vet is amazing. I told her about the Happy Pet Vet Clinic, and without even thinking, I said, my dog gets better health care than me. I couldn't stop thinking about what I just said. My dog gets better health care than me. How does that add up? Could there be something human health care could learn from the way we care for our dogs? So I got to work. I looked at all of ZiggyZee's interactions at the vet and have come up with 5 high-value treats that we can use for human medicine. Every time Ziggy walked through those clinic doors, the room lit up. They called her by her name. They'd said how good it was to see her. None of that was medicine. It was care. Before the examination even began, Ziggy already knew she mattered. She already knew she was safe. Ziggy's tail starts wagging long before I've even parked the car. She isn't excited about getting her ears examined. She's excited about seeing the people. High-value treat number 1. Care begins before medicine. As for me, I wait until something gets really scary before I call a doctor. Why? It isn't because I'm stubborn. It's not because I don't care about my health. I wait because experience has taught me that asking for help can be exhausting and traumatizing. Somewhere along the way, healthcare had taught me to avoid healthcare. Ziggy's been taught something completely different. She expected kindness. She expects encouragement. She expects someone to be happy to see her. Of course, she couldn't wait to go back. Our experiences teach us what to expect. Ziggy expects kindness. I expect stress. Ziggy walked into the clinic assuming she'd be cared for. I walked in hoping I wouldn't leave feeling worse than when I arrived. High-value treat number 2. Healthcare shouldn't train people to avoid healthcare. When people do come back, believe them. Believe the person living inside the body. They are the experts of it. By the time I finally make an appointment, I've already spent weeks, sometimes months arguing with myself. Is this serious? Am I overreacting? Maybe it will go away on its own. Will they even take me seriously? Walking through the clinic door isn't the hardest part. It's wondering whether I'd be treated with compassion and belief. Ziggy never has to convince anyone of her digestive troubles, or that her cherry eye isn't the result of a character flaw or some moral failing. No one tells her. Maybe it's stress. Let's keep an eye on it. Oh, you're probably just getting older. High value treat number 3. Your patient is not an inconvenience. They deserve your time and attention. At Ziggy's vet, I never felt rushed. I could ask another question, and if I wanted to, I could ask another. No one glanced at the clock. No one reached for the doorknob. No one made me feel like I was standing between them and their next appointment. Have you ever apologized for asking your doctor a question? Sorry, just one more thing. Why do we do that? Because somewhere along the way, many of us learned that our questions were an inconvenience. But questions aren't a waste of time. These questions help people make sense of what's happening to them. It devalues another human being to make them feel like they're taking up too much of your time. High value treat number 4. People may forget what you prescribed. They won't forget how you made them feel. Someone can make you feel rushed in 20 minutes. Someone can make you feel deeply respected in 8. It's not the number of minutes. It's what those minutes communicate. Lastly, high value treat number 5. Leave them with hope. Hope isn't about promising a cure. It's about making sure no one walks out feeling abandoned. After every appointment, Ziggy walks out, her tail wagging, not because she got good news every time, not because every issue was solved, but because she leaves feeling safe. She leaves feeling loved. She leaves knowing she'll be welcomed back. That is hope. We can't promise every patient good news. We can't promise every disease can be cured. We can't promise every story has a happy ending, but we can make sure no one leaves feeling alone and abandoned. I've shared 5 high-value treats that I learned from the way we care for our dogs. But here's the thing, they were never really about healthcare. They were about every human being's needs. When they're scared, vulnerable, or hurting, we will all be that person someday. That's unavoidable. Maybe compassion isn't as complicated as we think. Maybe it starts with 5 simple, high-value treats. Welcome people. Make them feel safe enough to return. Believe them, value them, and leave them with hope. Because healthcare, my friends, has gone to the dogs.